Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. NHK reports that Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, has announced the closure of the Strait of Hormuz until further notice. According to a statement issued through Iranian local media on Sunday, the closure will remain in effect until the end of U.S. intervention in the region. The IRGC stated that several vessels had attempted to transit an unauthorized route following what it called foreign instigation. They claimed to have fired a warning shot after a vessel failed to change its course despite warnings, while Iran's Fars news agency reported that a cruise missile was fired at the ship. The IRGC declared that no vessels will be permitted to transit the Kyiv waterway and warned of a severe response targeting enemy bases in the region if any aggression is launched under the pretext of this incident. This development follows reports on Friday that U.S. officials had been urging Tehran to pledge to keep the strait open and refrain from striking ships. According to Al Jazeera, defending champions Argentina have secured their spot in the 2026 FIFA World Cup semifinals after defeating Switzerland 3-1 in a dramatic extra-time quarter-final clash. Alexis Mac Allister opened the scoring for Argentina in the 10th minute, heading in a cross from Lionel Messi. Switzerland fought back and deservedly equalized through Dan Doy in the 67th minute. However, the Swiss team was reduced to 10 men in the 72nd minute when Breel Embolo received a controversial second yellow card for simulation following a VAR review. Despite the numerical advantage, Argentina could not find a winner in normal time. In extra time, Julian Alvarez scored a stunning 25-yard rocket in the 112th minute to restore Argentina's lead, before Lautaro Martinez sealed the victory deep into stoppage time. Argentina will now face England on Wednesday in Atlanta for a place in the final. According to a report by Mainichi Shimbun, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, held an informal foreign ministers' meeting in Bangkok, Thailand, to discuss the ongoing crisis in Myanmar. Myanmar's foreign minister, appointed by the military-backed government, attended the meeting in person. This marks the first time since the 2021 military coup that Myanmar's foreign minister has participated in person at an ASEAN ministerial meeting, following years of exclusion from major summits. Host country Thailand explained that this engagement does not change ASEAN's core policy of demanding the implementation of the 5-point consensus, which includes an immediate cessation of violence. However, Thailand emphasized the need to engage directly with Myanmar's decision-makers to break the diplomatic deadlock. While some member nations support expanding contact to manage border security and refugee flows, others, such as Singapore, remain cautious about normalizing ties without tangible progress. Meanwhile, Myanmar's pro-democracy factions and human rights organizations have raised concerns that welcoming the military government back into ASEAN meetings without significant concessions could legitimize the regime. According to a report by Lin He-Zobao, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky announced on Saturday, July 11th, that officials who authorized the operation of a weapons depot in a residential area in the suburbs of Kyiv have been identified and will be held accountable. The announcement follows a recent Russian airstrike on the town of Vyshnev, located in Kyiv's western suburbs, which struck the depot and triggered a series of secondary explosions. The disaster resulted in 10 deaths and damaged hundreds of homes in the surrounding neighborhood. Zelensky revealed that an investigation by the Security Service of Ukraine, SBU, discovered that officials within the state-run defense company, Ukроборонпродспоживслужба Preparia, had authorized the depot's placement, directly violating both the law and military directives. Zelensky emphasized that while he would not publicly name the individuals yet, the heads of two state-owned enterprises acted in violation of military decisions, and all involved parties will face a thorough investigation to ensure such a tragedy never happens again. According to CNA, Singapore President Tharman Shanmugaratnam will embark on a state visit to Malaysia from July 12th to July 15th, marking his first state visit to the country since taking office. The visit comes at the invitation of Malaysia's King Sultan Ibrahim, who previously made a state visit to Singapore in May 2024. During his 4-day trip, President Tharman will hold key meetings in Kuala Lumpur and Selangor. He will receive an official welcome ceremony at the Istana Negara and meet with King Sultan Ibrahim and Queen Raja Zareth Sophia, who will also host a state banquet in his honor. Additionally, the president is scheduled to meet with Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. His itinerary includes engaging with business and financial leaders at the Kuala Lumpur Business Club, hosting a reception for overseas Singaporeans, and visiting Selangor to meet with Sultan Sharifuddin Idris Shah. President Tharman will be accompanied by his wife, Jane Togi, and a delegation of ministers and members of parliament, including Sustainability and the Environment Minister Grace Fu. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.